watarajiwa because after this watakuwa sasa wameapishwa kama mawaziri. Our honorable clerk and the leadership.
Yeah, my name is Bielo Msiega. I'm the county attorney. I think my role is very brief. Your Excellency, the Deputy the Governor, Article 179 of the Constitution provides for the establishment of the county executive. The head of the county executive is the governor. The deputy head of the county executive is the deputy governor. And a maximum of 10 county executive committee members, excluding the county attorney and the county secretary who are ex-official members. Your Excellency, the Governor, Section 38 of the County Government Act requires that upon being appointed and vetted accordingly by the County Assembly, members who have been appointed to the County Executive Office shall not assume office before taking an oath that is in the prescribed manner. Your Excellency the Governor, that is the reason why we are here. We have received official communication from the County Assembly that a maximum of 9 members met the qualifications and were duly vetted and approved. And they are gathered here for purposes of taking the oath. Your Excellency the Governor, in our midst we have the magistrate who is authorized to administer the oath. Your Excellency the Governor, in addition to the oath of office, Section 40 of the Leadership of and Integrity Act requires that every state officer shall, on the date of taking oath, commit himself or herself to the Leadership and Integrity Code. Your Excellency, our candidates who are gathered here, in addition to the oath of office, we have prepared the Leadership and Integrity Code in the schedule, that is Rule 35 of the Leadership and Integrity Regulations 2015. So in addition to taking the oath, they will also sign a commitment to the Leadership and Integrity Code. Your Excellency, we were aware that maybe our candidates may not have been exposed to that document, so we have prepared a copy of the Leadership and Integrity Code specific for the Vihiga County, which we are also going to give them as they sign the commitment to the Leadership and Integrity Code. Your Excellency, it is now my pleasure to present the candidates for the swearing and the presiding of the Leadership and Integrity Code. Just to add, Your Excellency, the manner in which you are going to present the candidates does not in any way confer any seniority to any of the members, because all county executive committee members are equal in ranking. So it happens that we have to start with at least one of them as we progress to the end. That is what I can now say, Your Excellency.
I, Jairus Boston Amai, do swear / solemnly affirm that I shall always truly and diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Executive Committee member of Vihiga County, that I shall diligently discharge my duties and perform my functions in the said office to the best of my judgment, that I shall at all times, when so required, faithfully and truly give my counsel and advice to the governor of the Vihiga County, that I shall do justice to all. So help me God.
Executive Committee member in charge of Public Service Management and ICT. Welcome, Professor Amhaya.
I, Professor Mai Iravo Amuhaya, do swear that I shall always truly and diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Executive Committee member of Vihiga County, that I shall diligently discharge my duties and perform my functions in the said office to the best of my knowledge, to the best of my judgment, that I shall at all times, when so required, faithfully and truly give my counsel and advice to the governor of the Vihiga County, that I shall do justice to all. So help me God.
Okay, welcome.
I, Ruth Mbwaya Agesa, do solemnly affirm that I shall always truly and diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Executive Committee member of Vihiga County, that I shall diligently discharge my duties and perform my functions in the said office to the best of my judgment, that I shall at all times, when so required, faithfully and truly give my counsel and advice to the governor of Vihiga County, that I shall do justice to all. So help me God.
I, Julius Kiboen Maruja, do swear that I shall always truly and diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Executive Committee member of Vihiga County, that I shall diligently discharge my duties and perform my functions in the said office to the best of my judgment, that I shall at all times, when so required, faithfully and truly give my counsel and advice to the governor of the Vihiga County, that I shall do justice to all. So help me God.
Joseph Karungani Lunani, do swear that I shall always truly and diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Executive Committee member of Vihiga County, that I shall diligently discharge my duties and perform my functions in the said office to the best of my judgment, that I shall at all times, when so required, faithfully and truly give my counsel and advice to the governor of the Vihiga County, that I shall do justice to all. So help me God.
I, Nicholas Kadaga Mondi, do swear, solemnly affirm that I shall always, truly, and diligently serve the people of the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Executive Member of Vihiga County, that I shall diligently discharge my duties and perform my functions in the same office to the best of my judgment, that I shall at all times, when so required, faithfully and truly give my counsel and advice to the governor of Vihiga County, that I shall do justice to all. So help me God.
I, Anne Desma Chilande, do swear that I shall always truly and diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Executive Committee member of Vihiga County, that I shall diligently discharge my duties and perform my functions in the said office to the best of my judgment, that I shall at all times, when so required, faithfully and truly give my counsel and advice to the governor of Vihiga County, that I shall do justice to all. So God help me.
I, Meshach Onzere Mulongo, do swear that I shall always truly and diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Executive Committee member of Vihiga County, that I shall diligently discharge my duties and perform my functions in the said office to the best of my judgment, that I shall at all times, when so required, faithfully and truly give my counsel and advice to the governor of the Vihiga County, that I shall do justice to all. So help me God. Honorable Nicholas Kitungulu.
I, Nicholas Negayo Kitungulu, do solemnly affirm that I shall always surely and diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya in the office of the Executive Committee member of Vihiga County. That I shall diligently discharge my duties and perform my functions in the said office to the best of my judgment. That I shall at all times, when so required, faithfully and truly give my counsel and advice to the governor of the Vihiga County. That I shall do justice to all. So help me God.
Without any interruption, I beg to leave the state subject to the permission of the senior principal magistrate after administering oath on the last candidate.
I have every confidence that Vihiga has found the very best to serve them. But I know that out of that selection, there are many more, probably thousands, who also desire to serve in this position. And I know they were also qualified. We know that we can only fit a certain number in this regard. So even those who may not have succeeded at this time, I want to pray for them, that the Lord may find a place for them in this Republic of Kenya, so that they may be able to also serve their country and their county to the best of their ability. And to the nominees and the candidates, and who are now waheshimiwa, allow me to be the first one to address you as honorable cabinet members of Vihiga. It is an honor. It is an honor indeed to be recognized and to go through that process of vetting and to be found to be able to serve the people. It is an honor. And the word honor means a lot to me, and I would like you to also take it to understand what it means. Because honor, according to me, is honor. Honor is not bestowed. It cannot be legislated. It cannot be demanded. Honor is in the eyes of the beholders. So I beseech you on a daily basis that the people who will come before you and whom you have sworn today to serve, all of them equally and fair, let them find honor in you, so that when they leave your presence, they will say, we were before an honorable person.
You join a leader who attracts the confidence of the people as a performer. And I'm sure through God you'll be able to add value to the legacy term that His Excellency seeks to undertake. And I want to wish you all the best, and we will work together.
I want to say, as your governor, I'm very happy, and I want to thank all of you. I will therefore start by congratulating our new honorable members of the County Executive Committee members. Congratulations. You have gone through a very long, rigorous process, and thank God you have been the few chosen one. We started with over 800 applicants, and out of 800 applicants, we were able to shortlist 100. And after shortlisting 100, I was given 100 names to choose 10. So you can imagine what I went through. And I want to take this opportunity to thank the County Assembly leadership, led by Honorable Chris Omlele, our Speaker. The Speaker, you have done a commendable job. And those who are doubting Thomas's, you have demonstrated that you are different and you can do things in a very rational, legal manner. The County Executive Committee members who are now been sworn in as our honorable members, you are now the team that will join the governor and the deputy, the attorney, and the county secretary to steer our county to greater heights in terms of development. So you have a big assignment. From today, as you walk out of that compound, you are no longer the same. You are different. The way you are going to conduct yourself is going to be extremely different. You are no longer the same. The way you are going to behave to the public is now going to be different. You are now a role model to our people. You are now to set the pace. You are the one that people should emulate. You are the one to show the way to do things right. From now, as you are swearing in, you are having two documents. There was the Bible and there was the Constitution. Luckily enough, where I'm seated here in Sharm el-Sheikh, in Grand Regents Plaza Hotel, is not far away from Mount Sinai, where God gave Moses the 10 Commandments. So you have been given the 10 Commandments, the Bible, and I'm very just. In fact, my back is facing Mount Sinai. So you have to follow the 10 Commandments as spelled out in the Bible. Second, you have to adhere to our Constitution, and you are holding your hand on the Constitution. The Constitution says you will be given the County Government Act. Please go and read it. I'm sure some of you were asked by the County Assembly to say a few things in County Government Act, and you couldn't. Some of you were asked to say something on the Public Finance Management Act. You may have not remembered. I can tell you this time, I'm telling you, you must remember. Because without that, you are not going to do your work. This work is governed by laws, by regulations, and by etiquette. So without you knowing what the rules of the game, you will not. So I'm telling you from the onset. And as I will be chairing the cabinet, I would expect you to know all these laws off head. And we have the county attorney, who I'm very impressed. He knows almost all the laws off head. So in the next 2 years or less, you should be able to recite most of these laws off head. And anything that we do must be guided by the regulation and the laws. There is nothing that you are going to do outside the laws and regulation. There is nothing you are going to promise people outside there that you will do yourself. I can tell you, as me as a governor, I can tell you I have very little option, even to employ a messenger. I have to go to the chairman of the board who is there with you there. They are mere messengers.
So some of you have been promising people at night in the bus that you are going to give them this and that. I can tell you, my friend, you are just having hot air. And that hot air has already evaporated. And therefore you will not. To get even somebody employed, I can tell you, the procedures are rigorous and you will not make it. So please, let us just focus on our job. Last but not least, we are now in the process of preparing county integrated development plan. The process is already ongoing, and the CEC in charge of finance and planning, Dr. Mai, your in-tray is very full. And if you have been sleeping or you have been taking it easy, now there is no talking. The talking has stopped from today. From there, walk and find out where is the CIDP process. And all of you who are the CEC members of different, find out where is that joining the team, preparing the CIDP. Ensure that the department, your department, has what is in my manifesto, what is in the mid-term review document, so that it is put in the CIDP. So you have no time. And this CIDP must be ready and must be launched by 12th of next month. So we have very little time. So from here, after you do some little celebration with your family, start working. You have to start coordinating all your colleagues. Because now you are the one in charge. The process ongoing now is planning. You have to coordinate. In fact, from there, don't go home. Find out, have some discussion, be briefed where the CIDP process is. I know there is public participation going on. Some of you must now from tomorrow or from next week, attend some of those public participation process. So your work is well cut out. And you will be judged by what you are going to do. So for me, I want to wish you the best. I want to ask God to bless us so that we can work together as a team. The previous committee had a lot of challenges with them. I hope this committee, I'm not going to have the same challenges I had. But this time we have medicine for those challenges. If you bring a challenge, we know how to shift you out. We shall be able to ship you out in a very short time. So if you think that the courts are there to defend you, I can tell you you have become bright. And we know how to deal with these matters. But I don't want to go that route. What I want is that I spend sleepless nights to choose each one of you. And I have 100% confidence in you. So please don't let me down. Let us work together, and I believe we are going to take Vihiga to the next level. Finally, I want to thank everybody who has attended this function. I want to say I'm impressed, and from here in Egypt, I'm feeling very happy that we can undertake this exercise even when I'm there. And this is what it means, leadership. Whether the governor is there or not, work must continue. Thank you, and God bless you all. Have a blessed day. Thank you, and God bless you once more again.